Congratulations.
Thank you.
The music is very now and very entertaining. Tapos may social awareness pa.
Yes, thank
So
you.
bonggas. Pero nung unang pinadirig mo to sa mga kaibigan mo, ano yung initial reaction nila?
Not everybody vibe to it kasi syempre iba-iba naman tayo ng taste pero luckily madaming nasa circle ko, my friends around me are hip-hop fans also. So gets nila yung inspiration, yung influences, where it's coming from na mas grimy nga na hip-hop, not really melodic type of hip-hop. So the fact pa na madali pa siyang maintindihan kasi mas may kwento siyang sinusundan and it's slow, you know, it's a chanting kind of hook and chorus. Kaya natuwa naman sila. Pero mas natutuwa sila pag napapanood nila live eh. Ito kasi ang daling sabihin don't stay, Joseph K, don't stay. Mas madali pong gano'n.
Tsaka kakaiba yung pag-deliver mo nung Joseph K.
Thank you. Oh, may konting galit talaga.
Yes.
May galit talaga
Especially
siya.
sa music video na talagang Elijah.
Yeah, thank you po.
Pero is this your first time to work with Miles?
First, no. Nakailang music videos po kami. One with Cup of Joe, yung multo. Tapos one with The Ones. Tapos another one with Project 8 also over October, sandali lang. So technically fourth music video namin to, pero first namin na kanta ko.
Yes. Yes. Dito sa song mo na. Ano naging reaction niya nung madilig niya tong kanta?
Ano ba reaction mo nun? Tanungin niyo po siya. Just share. Enjoy naman yun. Suporta naman po siya lagi sa mga kanta ko. Hindi din siya hip-hop fan, actually. Hindi siya nakikinig talaga sa rap. Pero wala siya magagawa.
But at least nag-enjoy siya.
Opo, enjoy naman siya. And also, may Eat Bulaga pa siya this day. So, early in the morning siya kinuhanan, tapos tumalon siya to the studio na.
But I'm just curious, sino yung mga inspiration mo sa hip-hop music?
Sa universally, mas number one ko talaga Kendrick Lamar. He's very political din with his madaming social commentary and brilliant writer. Earl Sweatshirt would be one, Mac Miller, 90s Jay-Z and Nas. Sa Pilipinas, Glock 9, Shanty Dope. Uwayan is someone I listen to nowadays. Mott is someone that I really love to listen to. Aklas, Abra, Luna. I can go on and on. I love OPM rap also. I think it's very underrated. Pausbong ang eksena ngayon. Gladly nawawala na yung stigma na Jeje yan kapag hip-hop rap. Diba? Pag Pinoy rap sabihin Jeje, corny. Pero hindi po yan totoo. Napakadaming mahuhusay na artists and everything is intentional no matter how simple and concise their lyrics are.
At mas maganda yung message ng hip-hop music, di ba?
I agree with that. Pero I think madami din pong genres are trying to go with more commentary nowadays dahil sa mundo na tinitirahan natin ngayon, ang dami nating gustong sabihin, ang dami nating gustong ilabas, and masaya na ginagamit natin ang form ng music sa paglaban.
Actually nga, parang naging hit ulit niya ngayon yung upuan ni Glock 9.
Yes, classic yan. Opo.
Pero sana, may plans ba na mag-collab kayo?
I mean, I love to. I let the label know about the artists that I love to collab with. Siyempre, bago pa lang po ako sa eksena, hip-hop is a very mahirap na pasukin na eksena eh. Medyo, alam mo yun, kailangan may street cred ka talaga, may hip-hop cred ka. Ako pa, isa akong artista, di ba? Parang ang hirap pakuha nung street cred na yun. But I'm trying to stay true to myself and trying to stay true to my writing and sana tumawid.
Thank you.
Salamat po.
Alright, thank you so much, sir. Opening the floor to your
Yes, hello Jello, congratulations.
Salamat.
Your music video is like parang short film, ang ganda ng mga shots, and then parang ang grand ng mga production value. Can you walk us through of doing this music video, and ano yung mga unforgettable and challenging experience while doing it?
Siguro natuwa ako kasi nung nalaman ko si Direk Dan and then we got to talk, ang una niyang pinalam na sa akin was kung okay na black and white siya and kung okay na si Direk Malay Javier yung pipitik sa music video. Nung sinabi kong game na lahat, nakakatawa si Direk Dan, ready siya sa mga pitch deck niya. Dalawang pitch deck siya na send sa akin. Kahit tumatambay lang kami, ito, tingnan mo to bro, tingnan mo tong pitch deck na to. Pinapakita niya sa akin. Sabi ko, happy na agad ako, unang pitch deck pa lang. And then I gave him full creative control over the song. Kasi, syempre, when directors try to make music videos, I love for them to have that agency na malaya sila to do whatever they want to do visually. And yun nga, so medyo hands-off ako sa pag-conceptualize nito, sa pag-shoot nito. I was just really there as an actor pa nga, kung tutuusin. I was there kung ano kailangan ni Direk Dan, nandun ako. And mas talent coordinator ako sa shoot na to. Kasi ako personally nag-message sa lahat ng actors. Dahil nga friendship card ko lang lahat. And alam kong busy sila lahat. Tapos madami pa dapat may first day pa dapat kami. Di ko na sabihin yung mga hindi natuloy dahil baka magulat silang na shoutout ko pa sila. Pero ang dami pang hindi natuloy dahil nagkabagyo nung first shooting day dapat namin. Tapos ito yung mga naging available for that day. And I'm very, very grateful dahil nga lahat sila parang after ng lunch, umalis na lahat kasi may trabaho pa lahat na pupuntahan. That was a weekday Kaya the fact that they took the time out of their busy days to be in this and effort, nakita mo naman, umaarte talaga sila, di ba? May pa-tears pa yung iba, di ba? May acting, si Kokoy, gumagano pa si Kokoy, dami nangyari. But yeah, mas ganun lang yung position ko sa shoot during the time. And dahil nga may session hall in between, yung iba nakanood pang sine, habang nagsisession yung iba nagpamasahe. Alam mo yun, tapos kami naman tumambay na lang kami na Direk Dan sa kapihan bago kami bumalik sa shoot. But it was just a really, really fun day for all of us. Kasi most of the time, pag kami gumagawa ng trabaho, pelikula na mabigat, madami kang sequences na kailangan tapusin. Pero this time around, it's a music video for my song. So, chill lang tayo guys, let's just have fun. Mas ganun lang po.
Nabanggit mo nga na yung mga kasama mo dito talagang bigatin, mga all-star cast. So, how was their reaction naman nung pinakinggan nila yung song? And nung nalaman na magiging part sila ng music video?
Alam mo, some of them I didn't send the song to. As in, tinanong ko lang kung, ay, kamusta yung ganitong day mo? G ka ba maging part ng music video ko? Si Direk Dan magdidirect? Most of them, actually all of them said yes already. Like, wala nang tanong-tanong. May ganap lang ako, baka pwedeng umaga, ganyan-ganyan. So yes na agad. Some of them asked for the song, but most of them didn't. Like, they were just there for me, for Direk Dan, to be part of the experience. Pero syempre, nung araw na ng shoot, doon nila narinig, maraming lumasin na Joao, sina Ian. Yung pala yung song, bro, angas to song, gumagano sila. So parang mas kinikilig ako na at least nagustuhan nila yung song na magiging part sila ng music video nun.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Alright, thank you so much. And for our next question,
Yes, hi Elijah.
Oh,
John from kulangkao.com. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I was thinking earlier, when I just heard like a few of your songs, it was the first time that I heard it.
Thank you.
And para sa akin, parang it's a mix of Manila sound
Ooh.
and hip-hop, R&B. So parang ganon. And then this one, yung last na release mo, it's a little, it's like Full Moon of Brandy. So medyo R&B-ish. Ang tawag nila dun is parang reverse R&B. I don't know if there's such a thing. Yes, it's reverse R&B na parang hinihigop yung sound. Ganun yung parang sound na nare-recall ko. So parang I see it that way.
Okay.
So well, can you bring me first to where you started with this whole hip-hop journey?
Ooh,
And why did you like decide to let's do music this time?
Okay. I was 14. I used to hate hip-hop. I used to be like, wala naman ako naiintindihan. I'm a Beatles guy. I'm a classic rock guy. Guns N' Roses, Queen. Kaya pa nga R&B, alam mo yun. Pero hindi talaga hip-hop back then. But ano ba? Kendrick Lamar. I heard Good Kid, Mad City, his album. I was like, whoa, it's like isang parang pelikula yung pinakinggan ko nung yung album na yun. Sabi ko, grabe, rap can really be, it really is poetry. It can really tell stories like this in this caliber. Siyempre, ibang level si Kendrick Lamar, di ba? Tapos nung napanood ko pa yung Straight Outta Compton, nung nalaman ko yung context of all these hip-hop artists, ano yung pinaglalaban nila, and saan sila nanggagaling. Mas na-inspire lang ako kasi ako, laking Cavite ako alam mo yun. Sa Cavite, maririnig mo yun pag nag-basketball ka, rinig mo yung hip-hop music. Tagalog, na hindi pa ako masyado fan ng mga time na yun, pero pinubuksan ko na yung tenga ko. Tapos, nung nasa Mint College ako, nasaktuhan ako na may mga tropa ako na mahilig sa rap. pupunta kami ng mga gigs ng Cartelem, ng Collateral, yung mga ganong klaseng gigs. Tapos for fun, nagsusulat kami, mga for fun lang. Kasi naging friend ko rin si Fern, he was my schoolmate in Mint also, and he helped me produce some of these tracks too. Actually siya, sa Kindred ko to ginawa itong song na to. Tapos, nagsusulat lang for fun. Yun lang talaga siya. And malalaman niyo ng mga tropa ko nung pandemic, nagsisend na kami ng mga verses. And then, may ginagawa akong show, BL show, yung Game Boys. May isang episode doon na binabasa ko yung script, tapos nakasulat doon na magra-rap yung character ko. Sabi ko, nasaan yung rap lyrics? Ikaw na daw magsulat. Dahil alam nilang mahilig ako makinig, and alam nila nagsusulat ako sometimes. Sabi nila ako magsulat. Tapos yung sinulatan ko, sabi ko, kaya ko pala. Na for real. So, ginagawa ko lang siya for fun. And I would record, yung Joseph K, ni-record ko to for fun lang, yung English version nito, yung parang Christian song. Christian song. Yun yung nire-record ko pa for fun. But kasi dati yung old management ko didn't really believe in me having a music career. Kasi sabi nila, alam mo yun, you're working on an acting career. If you start a music career, maguguluhan sila. Maguguluhan sila kung ano ka ba talaga. Artista ka ba, musikero ka ba, rapper ka ba. Naguguluhan sila. So, ginagawa ko na siya for fun. But when I moved to Cornerstone, mas in-encourage nila yung musical side ko. And then, I was friends with Juan Carlos, who's in Island Records also, in UMG. Tapos pinarinig niya kina Enzo, kina Papi Enzo yung music ko, and then they were like, oh, they're interested in signing me also. And then Cornerstone at the time had a lot of collaborations with UMG. So, sobrang swak nung pagpasok ko sa label. And then, even before I signed with the Cornerstone, I was working on these songs na Kilala Kita, Acertalo. I was working on it for fun lang. So, yun yung pinarinig namin sa label. And then they were like, okay, then gawin natin to nung EP pa siya at the time, pero ngayon album na siya.
Alright.
Wow, that's a whole origin story.
Wow, we love hearing from Elijah. I just know that our fans are having so much fun knowing about the background of your music as well.
Thanks,
So thank you so much.
Thank you.